And taxi drivers are preparing for a major protest as the city begins talk of new Uber regulations. Welcome to KOIN 6 News at noon. I'm Jenny Hansen.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Mike Murad. There is a chance that the taxi protest could have a major impact on rush hour traffic this afternoon. Chris Woodard is live at Pioneer Courthouse Square, where preparations are currently underway. Chris.
Yeah, and down here, the taxis are just beginning to park right now. You can see cabs from several different companies all lining up here, and there's a stage behind us as well where they're planning a press conferences rally. And if we spin all the way around, in the corner here, you can see where there are some pickets, some protest signs resting. Those will all be used this afternoon. What might be a big attention-getting part of this day, though, 30 to 50 cabs are scheduled to convoy from northeast Portland all the way down here to Pioneer Courthouse Square for the event this afternoon. This protest is all about the rideshare service Uber, which allows people to hail a ride from a driver on their own personal car through a smartphone app. Now, weeks ago, Uber began operating in Portland without permission from the city, which the city said was illegal because they weren't following taxi regulations. Well, late last year, then, Uber agreed to stop operating after a lawsuit came down from the city. The city, though, agreed to fast-track new taxi regulations that would make Uber legal by April. But taxi drivers are upset that they're not being given a seat at the table for these Uber talks. And today we sat down with an Uber rep to find out from them what they want to get out of these talks.
You know, at the end of the day, we want to have these conversations and these negotiations and make sure that, there's recognition that ride sharing is unique. It is different than taxi. It is a new model that's operating in over 260 cities around the globe, 50 countries around the globe.
Again, the big frustration we're hearing from taxi drivers is that they want a seat at the table during these task force talks. They say they're not getting one and they aren't happy with the city because of it. Those task force talks are scheduled to begin tomorrow. But again, today, a rally from the taxi drivers. I did also reach out to Commissioner Novik's office today to ask about that concern, why cabs and taxi companies aren't being given a seat on this task force. He says the goal from the city was to have an independent task force with no one from Uber represented, no one from the taxi cab industry represented, an independent look at these regulations. Again, those task force talks will start tomorrow, but this afternoon, a protest and taxi cab convoy planned down here in Portland. Live for KOIN TV, I'm Chris Woodard.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see the impact on traffic. Okay, thank you, Chris.